everyone, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. I feel like today is going to be a really fun video because I'm going to talk about my top 10 fragrances for fall, and I am doing this awesome video in collaboration with Ruth, and her channel is Ruth's Gifted Hands, and we thought it would be fun to kind of talk about her top 10 fragrances for fall, just to give folks an idea about what other perfume reviewers are enjoying as it gets cooler. And it is officially September, so I thought it's okay to start talking about fall fragrances, because I know in some places it's still like smoking hot and people are not thinking about fall fragrances at all. But Halloween is my absolute favorite time of year, and I thought it would be okay to kind of start getting in that mode. And September 1st is my mom's birthday, so to my lovely subscribers, if you guys could say happy birthday to my mom, I know she would greatly appreciate it because she does watch my channel, so that would be nice for her to see. So let's get started. When I think about fall, Bois Vanille by Serge definitely comes to mind. The notes in this one: vanilla, sandalwood, tonka bean, almond, musk, black licorice. To me, this just like encompasses fall. And this vanilla is not a sweet, overly foody vanilla. It's really not foody at all. It's just rich, definitely unisex. And I just envision like going for walks when it's cool outside and like the fall leaves are kind of coming down. That's what comes to my mind with this fragrance. It's a little bit smoky, like a smoky vanilla, definitely a little bit sweet. The sweetness is definitely there, but it's like a warm blanket kind of sweet versus like a cake or cookie kind of sweet, if you know what I mean. So it's not overly foody at all. I do consider it gourmand, but just kind of an elegant kind of sweetness, just not foody, if you get what I mean. But this is so beautiful. Bois Vanille by Serge. Next, we have one that I love so much. It is so sweet. And let me also say that these fragrances you can smell through a mask, a scarf, whatever. They are super sweet and super strong, because we know we're probably going to be wearing masks this fall, so let's be real about it. And all of these fragrances you can probably smell from a good few feet away, so you can definitely smell them through masks if you still want to have your fragrance permeate during this time. So Vanilla West Indies by St. Barth, vanilla and caramel. That's pretty much what this is. There's vanilla pod, vanilla, and then caramel. And I believe there's a little bit of vanilla blossom just to like make it not so sweet, but this is so beautiful. And this one, you will smell like cake, you will smell like a cookie. I mean, I gotta be honest about that. You're not going to probably want to wear this if you're not into the really gourmand vanillas, but this is so beautiful, and I think it works really well as the weather gets cooler, definitely. So Vanilla West Indies by St. Barth, and I broke the top off. It doesn't look like this. You know, that's what I do. I break things, but I can still get the perfume out. But anyway, this is a gem. I love this one, St. Barth West Indies. Next, I have just started getting into Mancera, and this is Vanille Exclusive. The notes in this one: amber, osmanthus, brown sugar, whipped cream, white peach, Indian tuberose, Madagascar vanilla, white musk, and woods. This is really sweet, and I have to give credit to Lou at Aging Gorgeously. That's the name of her channel. She got me into like the whole Mancera thing, because I really hadn't paid attention too much to Mancera, but I am loving this one and definitely want to try like some of the others. This is just really sweet, and it's the peach note that pulled me in, but it's sweet and fruity, and I feel like it's geared more toward cooler weather, because it can be really rich and really potent on a certain level. So if you like it sweet and a little bit fruity, Vanilla Exclusive is delicious. Just a sweet, rich vanilla fruit based fragrance. All right, what do we have over here next? This is what I want to talk about because I don't see people talk about this. This is Vanillary, and this is the perfume, and this is the body spray, and these are from Lush, and this fragrance is so delicious. The notes in here: burnt caramel, tonka, jasmine, and sandalwood. And I have used these to layer some of my like vanilla perfumes with. I have actually used this with Delina Exclusive. I have used this with Olympia. I have used this with one of my Vie Belles. You will be like overly sweet. I will be honest about it. It will be a little bit much for some people, but these work so well as layering pieces for vanilla. So get hip to Lush because they have some amazing perfumes in their collection, in their store catalog, whatever. You need to check them out. Vanillary is amazing, seriously. All right, next we have one that I just recently started loving. This is Olympia Intense. I haven't smelled the original, but this one is delicious. It's salt, amber, and vanilla, and just really straight, easy ingredients. And some people have asked me if I think this is a little bit too salty. I don't think so. I think the notes balance each other out well. It's rich, it is intense, but I think it works very well for cooler weather. And as I pointed out in a previous video, it is very similar to Pure XS. So I think you can kind of interchange these. Pure XS has a little more fruit in it. This one has ylang ylang, popcorn, vanilla, sandalwood, and ambrette. So you can kind of get the differences between the two, but they're similar enough where you can tell that they're kind of in the same fragrance family. But both of these are perfect for fall. Rich, sweet, strong. I think these are both really beautiful by Paco Rabanne. Next up, we have my beloved Casmir. I've been seeing a lot of reviews on this lately. This is by Chopard. Some people love it, some people not so much. It does have the 90s vibe to it. It came out in 92, so it has that like balsamic, little bit animalic vibe to it, but it's peach, it's apricot, there's some coconut. I adore it because I tend to mix it. I also mix this one with Vanillary, and sometimes you have to layer and play with stuff and see how it kind of turns out in the dry down. So any of you who might be on the fence about it, kind of mix it with some other vanillas and see what happens. But I do love this one on its own. Casmir is so beautiful. Love, love, love this one for fall because it is pretty strong and sweet. All right, another one that is a recent acquisition that I love so much, Neroli Blanc Intense. What's interesting is I don't typically associate citrus-based or neroli-based fragrances with fall, but this one I definitely do because it's rich and it's sweet. The notes in here: jasmine, orange blossom, Sicilian bergamot, mandarin orange, rose, cedar, musk, vanilla, and sandalwood. This is absolutely gorgeous. And again, I have to give kudos to Yve at Yve Spider Smells. I will leave her channel below. She introduced this to me through a decant and I loved it immediately and had to get a full bottle. It is so beautiful, but it's like, it's the richness that makes it so appropriate as the weather gets warmer. So I love this one dearly. Neroli Blanc Intense. If you can get your hands on this one, please do. And honestly, I would say like this is a safe blind buy. Honestly, without even smelling it, this is one of the few that I think most people would be very happy with. Really pretty. All right, next we have the wonderful Delina Exclusive. And I feel it is the incense note in here that makes this one that much more beautiful for fall. And the notes here are Turkish rose, bergamot, pear, incense, lychee, vanilla, amber. It is so rich and so beautiful, and it has amazing longevity. This is one of the most beautiful perfumes I've ever smelled. And I say that in all honesty because I know that Delina and Delina Exclusive were hyped up incredibly, and I didn't even want to smell this at first, but now that I have, it's absolutely beautiful. There's nothing negative that can be said about it. And as I say, I think for fall, this one works perfectly because it does have a deeper, smokier vibe to it than the original Delina, which is also beautiful. But the incense note gives it that extra richness. I think that works really well for fall, for cooler weather. Okay, we have a couple more because I did do a couple more than 10. This is Vie Belle Intense, and this one, the intense is the hazelnut cream note in here that makes it stronger than the original. And the actual notes for this one are hazelnut cream, ylang ylang, jasmine, orange blossom, black currant, and tuberose. Rich and beautiful. And if you are an oversprayer, you might want to take it light with this one because it is incredibly, incredibly potent. You will smell this definitely from a few feet away, so you have to be a little bit careful, but you will smell it through a mask. It is absolutely beautiful. I just absolutely envision fall and winter when I think about this one. So La Vie Est Belle Intense, heavy on the hazelnut cream versus the original, which is more focused on the praline, but nice and sweet and rich and beautiful. Definitely wonderful, wonderful for fall. Love this one. All right, and I have a few more that I just want to mention very quickly. Good old vanilla. I think vanilla works always. This one is great for layering, like the Vanillary from Lush. Gotta have a vanilla for fall. And Loukhoum Eau Poudree, very similar to the original Loukhoum, super, super rich. The notes in here, candied almond, some violet leaf, crystallized musk, vanilla orris, white rose, beautiful and rich. So all of these fragrances, I feel they're rich and they're sweet. And I just think they work a lot better in cooler weather. They're beautiful all year round, but I just think they do a better job projecting and just giving a sense of coziness as it gets cooler. So definitely Loukhoum Eau Poudree is one of those. And last, I want to give a shout out to Narciso Eau Poudree. So, so beautiful. Just recently started wearing this, and just like a rich, sweet skin scent. So, so pretty. And I think the sweetness makes it just wonderful for fall. So gonna add that to the pile. So those are my 10, 11, 12, 13, I'm not even sure how many at this point, that I have for the fall fragrances. And let me know some of you all's. I would love to just know what you guys are wearing as it gets cooler. And please do go check out Ruth's channel and see what she has decided on for the fall. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.